Well, good morning, guys. It's time to go fishing. Fixing to do a little bank beating over here at Marine Creek Lake. Looks like it's pretty full. Full pull. And gonna be one of them windy days. So I'm gonna start over here in an area that's protected from the wind. Ooh, fish just hit the surface. And then I'll start working these wind-blown points. See if we get some bass this morning. I'm gonna start off with this revolver. I want a topwater blow up. This is the first time fishing the revolver since I replaced the trebles with single inline hooks. I ain't had a revolver bite in a while. Let me show you what them hooks look like here. Here's what we got going on here. Instead of the treble hooks, it's a process. Quality hooks, boy, they cost money now. I probably need about probably almost another $150 worth of hooks, 100 and a quarter. I went with those owner single inline hooks. Ooh, man, you gotta be careful. That wind almost blew that thing up in the tree. I just wanted to fish this wind protected area before I went walking down toward that point that I want to fish. That wind's about 15 right now. It's supposed to get up to like 30. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Huh. Oh no. what was that called? Barn Life, or I can't remember the name of that daggum animated movie. I think it's called Barn Life. Anyway, the main cat. There we go. Little one. Step. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, look at that, guys. On the spinnerbait. It's a nice little bass. Pretty little rascal. And that barber's hook comes right out. That's the way I roll. That's the way I roll, guys. Mash all my barbs. It's a pretty color bass. Yeah. Put that fin up there for the picture. Well, guys, got my first bass this morning. Third bait I was throwing, a white spinnerbait. Let's get him back in that water. All right, little buddy. Thank you for playing. Ooh, he gone. On a spinnerbait. I like to messed up on that, guys. I was messing around with my rods the other day, maybe when I was cleaning them or something. Anyway, my drag was was a little too loose for that even for that little fish. That could have been bad. I am going to go over there and fish that cut and start walking down that bank. I know there's like, I think 2 areas that I can go through easily get through the woods there to fish that windblown bank, and then get down on that point because the wind's blowing that way. I just wanted to go through several baits over here. It's so nice, guys. It's so nice getting that skunk off. There's no more pressure. Now I can enjoy myself. I'm not constantly every cast going, oh my God, I hope I get one. Hope I get one. I don't want to get skunked. You know, in my mind, that's like, you know, kind of like what I'm thinking. Not that I worry about it that much, because I mean, yes, there are days that I get skunked. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. What is that, a bass? Yeah, a little one. Come here, little fella. Come here, little fella. On the old pennyworm. All right, guys, got number 2 on that hot pink pennyworm. Let's get this little rascal back in that water. Little baby, you sure are pretty. Thank you for playing. Pew! Oh! Oh my God! He got a little turned around. He started coming back at me looking like a daggum torpedo. All right, now I'm starting to see a pattern here. Both fish that I caught was because I cast it over right over here. First on that spinnerbait, then on this worm. Of course, fish got a little smaller. I needed to go the other direction. I need to get bigger. Ow! Freaking fly bit me. Looked like a daggum housefly, but that son gun's bit me. That sucker stung. All right, let me get over here and make a cast. And then I think I'm gonna put my flukes on. Fished that a few times over here. And then probably move over there to that cut. And then work my way down there to that point. I'm having to keep that rod tip pointed down that water. That daggum wind is blowing it, which could be a good thing with that weightless worm. I mean, it's basically just blowing it across that bottom down there, so maybe to put it in the face of a fish, and then they'll put it in their mouth, and then I'll put them in my hand. Yeah, I used the Googan 2-aught drop-in finesse hook on the pinner worm and the drag and drop worm. Oh, here we go. There we go. Another little one. I think this is even smaller. Hold on there, Mr. Wiggles. Hold on, Mr. Wiggles. Look at there. Bloop. All right, guys, got number 3. They're getting smaller. I need them to go the other way. Got them on that pinner worm. Second one on the pinner worm. So let's get a little baby back in the water. All right, you feisty little rascal. Thank you for playing. Pew! He gone. All right, spot number 2. Across the way from, I was right over there, and now I'm over here. Anyway, I'm gonna start off with that revolver just because I really want a topwater bite, even though I don't really see anything hitting topwater. I'm just stubborn that way. So let's continue on. There's a new laydown over here. I guess it come off the top of that tree. Right there. Back when my PB was 4 pounds, 12 ounces, I caught that on this revolver. It was out of a pond, and it was a windy day. It was sustained winds of 23 miles per hour. It was about a little after noon, and I threw it out in the middle of that pond, and that big girl come up, just yonk. I had so much fun doing that. I was so surprised, especially in that pond. But it showed me where you can get a bite on this on them really windy days. And the fact that I threw out in the middle of that pond, and that's where she hit it at, instead of like along a bank. All right. I'm really wanting to catch a fish on some bait that I've replaced the trebles on with single hooks, just because I'm just curious. All right, let's see. Let's throw the old pinner worm. Although the wind's blowing right at me, throw it right over here by this new lay down. Oh, the old snodgrass struck again. Actually, that wasn't snodgrass. That was a little bit more fibrous. A little bit more fibrous grass. Oh, that's daggone my allergies. Apologize for all the sniffing. Bound to be something along this wall. Or not. All right, let's see. Throw it shallow over there and then work its way deeper toward me over here. There we go. Little one. That's all right though. It's a fish. But they're still getting smaller, guys. Look at this baby. Oh, thank God I missed his eyeball. Oh, thank you, Lord. I would have felt horrible. I would have felt horrible. Look at him all flared. Oh my gosh. I want y'all to look at this. Was he hungry, guys? Well, he wanted a meal, didn't he? He wanted that 1 meal deal. All right, you cute little thing. Thank you for playing. Pew, he gone. Oh, I'm so glad that hook missed his eyeball. And I'm so glad I fished barbless too, because if I'd have had a barb on there, it wouldn't have just slid right out. And it could have caused some problem with his eye. Wow. Well, guys, that's a wrap. Been out here about 3 hours, bites turned off. I was blessed to get 4 bass. Each kept getting smaller, but that's okay. I'll take 4 little ones any old day. 1 on the spinnerbait and 3 on the hot pink pennerworm. But as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Hope to see you next time.